Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I'm a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. Today I'm doing another reaction video. This time I'm reacting to Tony Bennett performing Fly Me to the Moon. Let's have a listen.
Poets often use many words to say a simple thing. It takes thought and time and rhyme to make a poem sing. With music and words I've been playing. For you I have written this song to be sure that you know what I'm saying. I'll translate as I go along.
Wow, I have never heard this intro before. A lot of these jazz songs have these like little introductions before the main song. Never heard it done. Look at him, what a charming man. And I researched, he is 93 years old, really. Look how charming he is, such a great voice. So let's keep going.
In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me.
Wow, such a great piano player. Oh my goodness. This is really different. I didn't expect this really legato version. But the piano player's just outstanding. And look at him. He is still in the moment singing so well at 93.
Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I longed for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
That was so short, but so sweet. And it makes me feel a little bit sentimental because I actually had a voice teacher. His name was Bill Eddy, and I took lessons from him when he was 93 years old, same age as Tony Bennett. And I see a lot of similarities with that. I miss Bill so much. He was such an amazing teacher, and I learned so much more than singing from him, because when you work with somebody who's 93 years old, there's more than just the voice we're learning about. We're learning about how to be in the moment. And Tony reminds me so much of Bill because eyes were super sparkly, super live, totally vibrant with all the music. And his voice was intact. I was so grateful to study with Bill at that time. Even when I first heard about him, someone said, "Your voice teacher's 93? That's crazy." And then I studied with him, and I'm just so grateful. And he also had a piano, and he always had books all over his piano, just like in that setting. I'm assuming that is Tony's piano, but maybe it was the accompanist, who was awesome. Great jazz pianist who just really supported him in such a lovely way. But the twinkle in the eye, That's what I noticed too. And the voice. So I've always been a fan of vocal longevity and fascinated with which singers sing so well for so many years and so many singers crash and burn and why that is. And there's a whole variety of reasons what can happen. But Tony has been singing so long, decades long, still at 93, puts in a beautiful performance, so heartfelt, such jazz phrasing in the moment. Because that's what jazz singers do. They recreate things in the moment. They don't sing the same way all the time. They collaborate with the pianist or the band to create this music from a fresh perspective. How many times has he sung that song? So many, I'm sure. He probably lost count. But just still in the moment, twinkle in the eye, totally vibrant. The voice sounds pretty strong and powerful for a man who's 93, for goodness sakes. Now, I remember reading a bit about him is that he did study the classical voice bel canto, so he did have a strong foundation of using his voice in a very powerful way. It's a big instrument. Now, of course, as you get older or you have any health issues, you're not going to have the energy you may have as a young person, but still, beside that, it's the phrasing and the heart and the integrity of the singing that counts. Yeah, it's fun to hear powerful voices. And he had a super powerful voice, back in the day, but he's still tearing it up and entertaining and singing from the heart. So this is what I really like about these, staying at home videos is you get to see their studio, you get to see their pictures of their family. These are real people and they're sharing their art with everybody on the internet. And Tony's just an icon, and I wish I could see him live. There's been so many artists that I missed. I remember seeing, let's see, what is her name? Nancy Wilson. Okay, not the Nancy Wilson in Heart, but the Nancy Wilson jazz singer. And she came to Seattle one year, and I was like, I should go, and I didn't go. And then she passed away, and I was just like, we need to see these legends while we can. And I'm still kicking myself that I didn't go to see her when she was in Seattle. And that's just the way it goes. But I was lucky to see some other great jazz artists. I saw Sarah Vaughan, and I saw Ella Fitzgerald, and I've seen Billy, who am I thinking of? I can't think of the names. Anyway, so I've actually heard a lot of great jazz singers in my day. But it's really just so sweet to hear Tony sing, and I hope he does some more. I'd love to hear some other songs from him. And when I saw this, I just knew I had to react to it because I love Tony, I love jazz, and I love to see that he's still singing and performing at age 93. So I hope he keeps going. Keep going. Show us all how it's done. All right. If you like Tony Bennett and other jazz singers, please subscribe and click on the bell. And let me know if there's any other Tony Bennett songs I should react to, because jazz is one of my favorites. And I just love his iconic style. Also, I want to let you know that I am teaching online even through this COVID thing. I've actually been teaching online since 2011, and I'm very experienced with working with all kinds of singers, from beginners to professionals, from jazz, rock, and classical and opera singers. So if you're interested in lessons, please go to my website at vocalsplendor.com, send me a message, and we can get set up with lessons. I also want to let you know of 2 more things. I have 2 free Facebook groups. One is called Creative Soul Alignment, and it's a group where we discuss the interplay between creativity, creative arts, and spirituality. Because when we're creative, we're really expressing our spiritual gifts, and it's a great group. We have people from all over the world on my YouTube channel, so I have all the links below in the description. And my new project is called YouTube Success Strategies, because I'm getting into the YouTube coaching space, and this is a place where I'm going to teach people how to succeed in YouTube. I learned from the very beginning, trial and error, and I'm ready to help other people build their audience on YouTube. So you can find all that information below in the description, and I hope to see you there. All right, take care and have a great day. Bye.